Are you ready to go out? Huh? You ready to go out? You wanna go out? You ready? You ready? You set? Go! Alright, it's about 45 degrees. I set the bigger hive back out on the rail. I'm fixing to turn them loose. It's supposed to be pretty tomorrow. I'll probably turn the other one loose. Still gonna get in the 20s tonight, so I'll just leave them where they're at for now. They tearing the pollen sub up. Got the windows all trimmed in. Got the ceiling or crown mold, whatever you want to call it, trimmed done. And look here. Somebody come lay my floor down today. Sometime next week we're going to come back to work and do the floor mold and put the sink in. Be pretty much ready to go then. Put some of my old goldenrod honey in my sugar water feeder bucket. And they pretty much got it wrapped up. Actually, I didn't even think the honey would do very well coming out of that bucket, but it looks like they're getting it pretty good. Hey y'all, it's me again, Joey. I was putting a few pollen feeders together and I cut 3 of them already. I've got 1 more to do. I figured I'd just show how quick and easy this little project is, and you can cut it with just about anything. But what I'm doing it with, I'm building it out of the PVC pipe with the little gutter adapters and an end cap. And I didn't want to get out my table saw or chop saw, and I started to use this little saw, and as I picked it up I saw my little hacksaw. I said that's what I'm going to cut it with. I am making these 16 inches long. The other little feeder I got, I think it's only like 12, but I figured I'd make these 16. And this hacksaw, it's got, I think that's 32 teeth per inch. That's actually made for thin wall electrical conduit or thin wall metal. But it cuts this pretty good. The hardest thing is holding pipe steel. When it's long, I can put it on the whole table. And you clean most of this off with your hands. You spin it on the other piece of pipe, on the inside and the outside. Cleans it up pretty good. Now, I got a bunch of eye hooks. I'll screw them in there. I have to round them up though. They're in some junk drawer somewhere. Or you can also just set this out. Set it out on the ground or on a table or wherever and do it this way. But actually, when you hang it, it's best to do, that's what this is about anyway, is to keep the rain from blowing in it. Anyway, for made, we just get the eye hooks and put in them. That sunshine got that stuff dripping out of there now. They got it covered up. I'm gonna dump a little more pollen in this thing. And I don't have a tripod, so y'all just won't get to see that. It's full again. I'll be replacing that thing with one of the new ones when I find my eyelets. Since you're in my seat, why don't you go ahead and pull the truck over by the other building? You good with that? Let me show y'all something. I had a little cup full of pollen. Fixing to run up to the bee yard to replenish my little feeder up there. I just shook a little in here. That was just a few hours ago. Bees already found it, picking it up. Okay, I finally made it back to this project. I think I'm gonna drill my holes right in here. I could do it here. Anyway, I had to pick up some new eyelets, screw eyes, whatever you want to call them. I chose to go with the number 8. Let me see what size bit I think I'm gonna need. A 1/8 may be a little too big. This one says it's 7/64, so I'm gonna try that one. See how hard it might be on me. Let's see, put right on the top. somewhere right here. Before I drill another hole, let's see what it does. That one did pretty good. I might go with one smaller, see what that does. Just in case, when you have the option. That one's a little snug, but it'll go. I like that a little better. Actually, I have to take my pliers and do it. Now, what I'm thinking, probably should have done this first. I want to open up one of these eyes. Yeah, I probably need to do that first. I'd like to open it up just enough to get string in and out of it if I had to adjust it some. It's pretty tough. Maybe we just cut the string. Now I cut the strings 24 inches, and we cut these 16. So I cut the strings about 24, which is actually half again. And I actually like, as you can tell from the little video that I showed with the old feeder, I like using scrap pieces of solid wire. You can form it and shape it like you want to, and it just seems like it stays still better. But you can pretty much do the same thing with this, I guess. You hear them bees on that other feeder? It's gonna be fun working on that one. That sun's so bright I can't see, but I am not complaining. I am not complaining. Matter of fact, that's why I'm out here in the sun working. I was enjoying it so much. Been cleaning up some stuff, piddling in the beekeeping shed. One more to go. Actually, no, I got 2 more to go. I just realized I drilled these on the wrong side, so I'll just spin that around. Because I actually want them like this. No biggie. I was actually going to do my swarm traps. Hey Mike. I was actually going to do my swarm boxes today. And I still may get out there and try to get them set up and hang them tomorrow. And if I do, you may even just see it on this video. Get on it. That same little fella comes by here every day. A dozen times. Hey, I was the same way. Maybe not quite as bad. They got a shop right up the road. What they do, it's a big block around nearly 1,200 acres here. A lot of times they'll make that block. Something just fell. I meant to get my magnet. I think it was a bit. Yeah, bit rolled out. Now, I'm gonna move y'all. We're gonna work on that one. Y'all just as content as you can be, I just pulled some old brood frames. Been in the freezer all half the summer and most of the winter, and I just pulled them out, got them sitting out where the bees can clean what little bit of honey was in them. I'll probably be using some of them for my swarm boxes. It got easy. What do I do with that string? It is. Looks like she still had powder on her from last time, or I ran her out. Come on, hands. I don't like the string. There we go. All right. On to another project. Oh, by the way, I did turn these around the right way. This is why you don't go in a hive this time of year. Ooh-wee. You got that many on there, they'll tear that comb up a little bit. Just had a little residual honey in it.